What comes to your mind when I say the word parents? We think about mother, who is a woman, father, who is a man. What about two fathers? Does that irk you? So, as much as it might, this is also a reality. We spoke to gay parents to understand their fatherhood journey.
Hi, my name is Aditya.
Hi, my name is Michael.
I'm Mayank.
So I'm Sougata.
We met when he was in college in the same town that I live in the US.
We met 32 years ago, 1991. We were at a club, a gay club. We saw each other and we liked each other.
We met on a gay dating website called Planet Romeo. We liked their profiles of each other. He offered me a place to stay, and that's how we met.
We started living together. Though the initial plan was to, he'll come in and we'll look for a place for him, close to his office, my home, because both of these things were in the same neighborhood. But then as we started living together, we realized that we have more things to connect, and days passed into weeks, into months, and now it's been 11 years, touch wood.
I think we always wanted to have children, and we had spoke to some women friends and talked about co-parenting, but co-parenting has some challenges. We decided to do surrogacy because it was still open to everyone at that time.
We always wanted children. When we met, the first week we met, I asked Michael whether we would have children together. Adoption is not easy for, almost impossible for gay couples in India.
From starting, we wanted kids, but it was the COVID time when we decided to have the surrogacy process. Rules were also about to get changed that time, the surrogacy laws. That also helped us. Our parents also pushed us.
Also, before the human babies came in, we have 2 dog babies also with us. So, our fatherhood journey began very early, I would say. I think, as Mayank also touched upon, that, we always wanted to be fathers, right?
We looked it up online, looked for a IVF center. So they helped us. They told us exactly what the process is and how it works. And so it was quite successful with them. We were quite happy.
We also started contemplating about, having human babies a little more seriously. And then thereafter, all the processes, and our friend that he talked about, he also helped us. He is also a father today. He, kind of gave us the insights around how the laws are about to get changed, and once it happens, it will become possible for, single men to have, babies through surrogacy.
It's not really much different because I think, at least in contemporary circumstances, in very traditional households, it might be different, but roles sort of transitions in the heterosexual model. Sometimes the men like to cook, sometimes the women like to cook, sometimes they both cook. It's really not, the gender is not so important.
Still me notion that there's mother and a father and a child. Many people in India are brought up by their aunts, by their grandparents.
Child needs a loving set of parents, right? In our case, there are 2 fathers, but a single mother or a single father and a baby is also a happy family, right?
It doesn't really matter, right? Because what is important is a child to get a loving home and the right, upbringing, right? But we did, contemplate on the possibility of facing such questions. But back home, when we had our babies and they were just a few hours old, and that's when they came into our laps, and we've been pretty hands-on, right?
There aren't that many admissions. You have to get in some quota. So we got into a school where having a foreign passport was the quota. It was,
In such that all the forms are now online. You have to fill a form for the mother and a form for the father. And we didn't know how to fill those forms. And so we would then fill out the form as single parent, because obviously we couldn't put in a mother-father. But when we showed up for the interview, they said, well, you aren't single parents, you're a couple. We said, well, we don't have the option to fill out as a gay couple or same-sex couple.
School as well, right? So now They have started going to the play school. When we went and started looking for schools for them, even at the school we were very, very open about us. Starting from the bigger cities, this kind of awareness will gradually propagate into the smaller cities as well.
Like they have to accept it, right, before they go into a decision of adoption or surrogacy. Like they really want a kid because it's a full-time responsibility.
The society will will come around, right? Don't really, because see, with our case, the example that I'll give is we did not want to kind of not do it, and then when we were 60 years old and looking back in life and regret that decision.
As I give them about being out and open and gay, is that my feeling is don't care about society. Thinks about society, then you'll never be able to do anything in life.